How could it come to this?
A brand new trailer for Elden Ring excluding Shadow of the Erdtree has been released today, offering us a glimmer of hope in finally comprehending what we must remember before delving into Shadow of the Erdtree.
Long ago, the Elden Ring brought prosperity to the lands between. But one day, it was shattered. The shards, great runes of enormous power, fell into the hands of the demigods.
Titled The Journey So Far, this trailer provides a recap of the Elden Ring story, squeezing in as much as possible within a concise 4-minute duration.
And although the demigods fought for control, in the end, there was no victor. And so began an era without a lord.
It skillfully highlights the pivotal moments of the narrative, preparing us for the highly anticipated release of Shadow of the Erdtree on June 21st.
Until, from across the sea of fog, a tarnished of no renown arrives at the lands between. The tarnished takes their first steps into the world, knowing not what awaits them.
While some footage is reused from previous Elden Ring trailers, the majority consists of captivating in-game scenes, meticulously edited to ensure the story unfolds with utmost coherence, as is characteristic of From Software's storytelling prowess.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord.
Who even has the time for that? If you've delved into Elden Ring, and you'll need to invest a good amount of time to fully enjoy the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, you must have paid some attention. Let's just quickly go over the trailer again.
Tarnished accepts Melina's request and begins a journey to bring her to the base of the Erdtree.
We've decided to break it down even further, so you can dive into Shadow of the Erdtree with all the key details fresh in your mind. Here we go. The lands between flourished under the influence of the Elden Ring. However, disaster struck when it shattered, and the fragments fell into the possession of the demigods. A fierce conflict known as the Shattered War ensued, but no side emerged victorious, resulting in a realm without a ruler. That's when a mysterious figure known as the Tarnished of No Renown, which happens to be you, arrived from across the Sea of Fog to the lands between. The Tarnished you control in the game is just as inexperienced and clueless as you were when you first started playing. Melina aligns herself with the Tarnished, pledging her loyalty in exchange for guidance to the base of the Erdtree. The Tarnished agrees to her terms. Along their journey, the Tarnished grow immensely powerful. The Tarnished form unexpected alliances with various individuals. Among these allies are Dialos, Tanith, the Two Fingers, and their maidens, and Blade. The Tarnished engage in battles with formidable enemies, though the number of times they fall in combat remains undisclosed. Notable foes faced include Melina, Mohg, Rickard, Radin, and Godric the Grafted. Ultimately, the Tarnished will confront the Elden Ring and ascend as the Elden Lord. Following the main part of the trailer, it transitions to scenes from the Shadow of the Erdtree gameplay reveal trailer released several months prior.
As they explore, the lands between become known to the Tarnished, and they gain power, shaping themselves in their own way.
So, that's the gist of it. The trailer doesn't reveal anything groundbreaking, except for the fact that the Tarnished came from across the Sea of Fog.
Throughout their journey, they cross paths with unlikely allies.
Death has left its mark once again.
Rise with us against the Erdtree.
Listen. The fingers speak.
However, it does serve as a nice refresher on the key points. This helps us understand what the developers want us to remember before diving into Shadow of the Erdtree, where some of this information will likely be important.
And fearsome foes that stand in their way.
Well, a lowly tarnished, playing as a lord.
Looking beyond that, the trailer doesn't delve too deep into the details. It steers clear of the complexities that can sometimes make Elden Ring confusing, but it effectively captures the essence of the game's story and atmosphere.
I command thee, kneel!
So much power in the hands of one tarnished, growing in strength with every triumph, who crossed the fog to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring.
With the release of Shadow of the Erdtree approaching on June 21st, we're eagerly anticipating any new information we can get our hands on.
And become the Elden Lord. The lands between are yours to discover.
It's exciting to think that soon we'll be immersed in a whole new world filled with intricate lore and mysterious connections.